How you doing, good people? This is the 8-Bit Animal. Now, back in the 80s, the National Transportation Safety Council, if I remember right, started an initiative to try to encourage people to use seatbelts in their cars because, once upon a time, that wasn't a thing that was required. Well, in order to do this, they used TV ads to talk to you. They wanted to talk to the people. And they used ads featuring some crash dummies. The same crash test dummies that they use to test things like seat belts and airbags and stuff like that. And the tagline on the commercials was, "You can learn a lot from a dummy. Buckle your safety belt." Sound just like that too. Well, those ads became incredibly popular to the point where Tyco, the remote control car people, the people with the little racetrack, electric racetracks and all that, licensed those characters to develop a toy line featuring them. And those toys were popular. So much so that we got a cartoon, a Saturday morning cartoon based on the Crash Dummies. And because that was popular, LJN came a-calling. And LJN licensed the Incredible Crash Dummies. And with Software Creations, developed video games based on them for the NES, Super NES, Genesis, Master System in the PAL region, not in the US because the Master System was dead by that time here in the States. And I want to say Game Boy, I'm not 100% sure. Game Gear, not Game Boy. So, yeah, we got games for all these systems, but it's LJN we talking about here. I don't care who developed them, still LJN. So today, we're going to go on ahead and take a look at the NES port of the Incredible Crash Dummies. Now, in this NES game, you play as Slick or Spin, two different Crash Dummies, right? And they are attempting to rescue their friends, Spare Tire, Daryl, and Bumper, from the Junkman, an evil crash test dummy who wants to build an army of robots to take over the world. And in order to rescue your friends and defeat Junkman, you do a whole bunch of jumpy, hoppy, boppy stuff that you would do in any other licensed platformer game, right? The controls in this game, though, the controls aren't good. The animation is weird. You're real slippy and slidey, and stuff just don't feel right. This game feels so cobbled together, and I guess I understand it being cobbled together because it came out in '94, towards the very end of the NES life cycle. This wasn't long before Wario's Woods or the Jungle Book, some of the last games released on the NES. And for whatever reason, this game feels very European. You can always tell a European dev. You can listen to a game sometimes and you can tell a European dev, which is wild to me, but telltale stuff. But music aside, this game just ain't good. It controls like crap. The gameplay by and large is just, it's stuff that was done years before. Like, we are 9 years removed from Super Mario Brothers. Platforming had absolutely evolved by this point. I don't know why this feels so just run on and obsolete, for lack of a better term. It's you collect traffic cones like coins in Mario, and you got different weapons you can pick up, and it's just mediocrity. I can't get past the shoddy controls and the slippery animation. I can't. Maybe somebody else can. But this game ain't my bag at all. Bless you if you have a good time with it. Because I don't get it. Now, if you want a copy of Incredible Crash Dummies, they're not as expensive as they used to be. Because I feel like this game was kind of pricey. At least the NES port was. But you can get a copy about $30, which ain't cheap. But for a game this late on the NES life cycle, that's telling you don't nobody want this. If it's only $30 and it came out in '94. So yeah, that should tell you everything you need to know about the Incredible Crash Dummies. Yet and still though, you know, you could in fact learn a lot from a dummy. So go ahead and buckle up your safety belt, baby. This has been the 8-Bit Animal, and I'll catch you beautiful people tomorrow. Tomorrow, gonna take that monkey to school, let him learn some timetables, bruh.